What's up guys, Adam here from Backyard Gardening and Cooking. Just because it's November doesn't mean that gardening has to stop. So in this video, I'll show you 5 easy to grow vegetables that you could be growing right now in November if you live in warmer climates like here in Zone 9A. I'll also recommend some varieties that grow best in warmer climates like here in Houston, Texas. So let's garden on. The first vegetable on this November planting list is kale. Kale can take a bit of a frost, so if you live in a colder climate than I do here in Zone 9A, you can still be growing kale, but you might need a little bit of protection on those extra cold nights when you have a hard freeze. That being said, if you're starting kale now in November, you want to start with transplants and not by seeds. It's just too late in the season. As far as varieties that grow well in Houston are dinosaur kale and blue curled kale. The second vegetable on this November growing list are radishes. Radishes are one of the fastest developing vegetables that you can grow. They take around 30 days from seed to harvest. They can even take a temperature as low as 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can be growing radishes well into the winter and into the spring. As far as the growing strategy, I recommend intercropping your radishes with larger vegetables like broccoli. Just sow your radish seeds in between your broccoli rows. And as far as a variety, the cherry bell grows very well here in Houston, Texas. The third vegetable on this November growing list is Swiss chard. Now Swiss chard can still take a light frost, but it's not as cold hardy as kale. So you just want to keep an eye out those extra cold nights if you live in a cooler climate than I do. As far as varieties that grow well for me here in Texas are Bright Lights and Rhubarb chard. I grow my Swiss chard in this green stalk vertical garden tower. So if you guys want to pick one of these up, you can get $10 off if you use the code Backyard Gardener. That's all one word. The fourth vegetable that you can be growing right now in November in warmer regions are carrots. Just like with radishes, you can be succession sowing new carrot seeds well into the winter after you have completed a harvest. You just want to be aware, if you're going to be growing one vegetable all season long, you want to be sure to rotate those vegetables next season so there's not a pest buildup. But you just don't want to change vegetables. You want to be sure to plant a completely different family. On top of that, if you're looking for a good variety, a variety that I like here in Houston, Texas, are cosmic purple carrots. November is a good time of year to be starting onions here in Zone 9A. Most years we experience a mild winter here in Houston, Texas, so typically they should do okay starting this time of year. However, if we experience a colder than usual winter, the green parts may die, but the bulbs should survive and come back in the spring. That's why I'm going to be sure to use frost protection so I keep the green parts alive. That way I don't slow down the production of my onions. As far as varieties, I recommend Texas 1015 and Texas sweet candy onions. Alright guys, so those were some of the 5 vegetables that you can be growing right now in November in warmer regions. It's not everything, so let me know in the comments what you're growing right now in November or what you plan on growing. It's the fall right now, so if you're looking for some fall gardening videos, I have a playlist you guys can check out. But if you found any value in today's video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing for more. But thanks for watching.